You know, this is my first video essay. I am literally not going to do a script though. There will be zero script for this video, and if you hate that, that is on you. And if you hear random sounds clanking on my desk or whatever, that is me fidgeting with random things because I am a fidgeter. So, since I know you've read the title, as you can see, I have fallen down the rabbit hole and have become a brony. So yeah, and if I believe it, that is the truth. I am a brony. And it is all thanks to the one magical Coralie. You see, like, we were just vibing, chatting one day, and Coralie was like, okay, so, you want to see Pony Show? And I was like, okay, I'm probably going to laugh at this a lot. So I said, okay, why not? Well, let's just watch it for the heck of it. I will probably berate this, like you did when I showed you Star Wars for the first time a couple weeks back. But that's another story. Anyways, so we started watching My Little Pony. We got into the first episode. And then, we were following Twilight Sporkle. I'm gonna say Sporkle through this whole thing just for the meme and to piss off other bronies. That is the sole reason I'm doing it. It's Sporkle and then Stalagmite instead of Spike. Sporkle and Stalagmite. Sporkle is a nice student who passed and got into Princess Star Sun Person's class, Celestia. Everybody knows Celestia. Anyways, Sporkle got to be Celestia's personal student because, she accidentally went Super Saiyan in front of everyone. So then Celestia's like, you haven't made a single freaking friend here. You need to go. You need to go to Ponyville and to learn about some stuff. And then Sporkle's like, I got you because I'm a simp. So then Sporkle ventures out to Ponyville and runs into the squad with, Rainbow Dash, the sort of overconfident one, pretty much your standard, like, tomboy-ish character, the farmer Applejack. Then you have Pinkie Pie, who is amazing. You also have Fluttershy, who is top tier in terms of the Pony Squad. And then you have Rarity. She's Rarity. So that is the squad, and then you have Twilight Sporkle and Stalagmite there too. I have to come up with other nice names. I'm probably gonna do that in post. I'll edit them above the video. You hear that, editor me from 30 minutes from now? That is what you're dealing with. Anyways, this rabbit hole, you wouldn't think I'd get into it just from episode 1. This series is actually better than a majority of series that I've watched. That is even counting anime. Well, it's better than trash anime. There's some really good anime I put over, but that's because I'm a weeb. And obviously non-weebs will put this over it. So, there's that. And I am surprised there is not really a single, like, childish humor joke, aside from the only way Celestia and Twilight Sporkle actually talk to each other being through Spike just, burping up a letter, and that's like the only like childish toilet humor thing. Well, there's one episode further down with dragons, but I don't want to spoil you all on the series aside from episode 1 really, so I'm not gonna talk about that. But anyways, with episode 1, Nightmare Moon returns, and Nightmare Moon is a nightmare and is also the moon. We're literally playing a Legend of Zelda game right now. So, yeah, you're playing Legend of Zelda. It is the final day, 24 hours remain. I mean, the moon is literally about to go just all sorts of ham on everyone. Then, the power of friendship. They gain nice, beautiful necklaces, and Twilight gets a crown because, it's the main character, Twilight. So, yeah, so, yeah. That is why there's a crown. I'm not going to try to elaborate on it. Twilight Sparkle's the main character, despite the fact that everybody agrees it should have been a Pinkie Pie Fluttershy show, but anyways, it's Twilight Sparkle as main. Continuing on. They use that, then they just do the Kamehameha and just absolutely blast Nightmare Moon to oblivion and pop out Luna. I'm not going to say the relation of Luna, other than the fact that Luna is memed by the bronies to be selling gamer pony bathwater. Anyways, nope. Ignoring that, I'm going to pull up that image for this. Isn't that right, editor me?
Yes, it is right.
I said that in the same recording. You will never know. Anyways, continuing on. You would not expect this series to grow on me, necessarily. You'd think, oh, it's a one and done plot, and then it's like an everyday thing. But little do you all know, slice of life anime and slice of life shows, those are my freaking jam. So obviously I'm going to enjoy this. Like, even if it's not the biggest thing I'm into, I'm going to enjoy it. And it's just normal hijinks throughout. You meet other characters throughout the town. Like, you meet Applejack's brother, Mr. Yup, and yes, that is exactly that is the canon name. No wiki will tell me otherwise. Anyways, so then you also meet other people. You find out Pinkie Pie is secretly Pinkie Pie, and pretty much if anything weird happens with Pinkie Pie, the best way to say it is that it's Pinkie Pie, deal with it. And then with other characters like Fluttershy, too wholesome for the world. Like, you're telling me that if people say Fluttershy is not in their top 3 out of the main 6 ponies, they are lying. Fluttershy is always top 3 for anybody. For me, number 1. Then you meet other people. You meet the people Rainbow Dash look up to. You meet the people Pinkie look up to. You meet the people Twilight looks up to. I mean, you already met Celestia. That's it. You meet the people Applejack looks up to, you meet the people Rarity looks up to, you meet all of them and you see how they go about the series. Then you meet the people that look up to the main 6 too, which grows the cast by quite a bit, but not enough to overwhelm you, as they sort of keep to their own episodes. So they have specific episodes for them. If you want to ignore them, you can ignore those episodes. And it doesn't really detract from the rest of the plot, aside from probably missing a couple callbacks in series finales. Well, season finales. And then you get the absolute, sort of dope finales. Yeah, pretty dope finales. It's weird because, the finales keep everything in a sequential order, and the openers do, because they're both usually 2-parters. But then throughout the middle of it, you don't know what time those are all happening. They all happen throughout just randomly. But according to at least the season 4 finale, that the things that happen in the season happen between the 2 different events, but you don't know exactly what days they're on. They just happen throughout, because sometimes there's some things that feel like that would be ages apart and stuff, like some people going on a 2-week road trip somehow happens between things that feel days apart, but that's just what happens whenever you have to deal with an episodic series that wants to have a couple sequential endings to keep the series progressing and people coming back. That's one of the main downsides, but watching it in order or out of order doesn't really detract from anything, except if you watch pre-season 3 stuff after you've watched past season 3. Yeah, well, pre-season 4, I mean. Yeah, pre-season 4 versus past season 4. Yeah. If you're wondering, I am about to start season 5, and the only spoiler I am going to say is that, some seasons you're fighting gods. Other seasons you're fighting random people. So it can sometimes feel like a bit of a whiplash in terms of tone of the series, but I have not watched the season 5 opener yet, the opening parts. I'm gonna watch those later today or tomorrow, and I will tell you how those were. I will probably provide an update short or whatever to say reaction to season 5 opener or whatnot. Anyways, I just wanted to let you know. If you're wondering why my content has sort of been live streams and stuff lately, I have been a bit addicted. And yes, I am a brony. Yes, my pronouns are not he, him. They are they, them, or literally anything else. It doesn't matter. Everybody is a brony. Or a pegasister. Pegasister is another one. I prefer the term brony, because for me, it just sounds more edgy, even though it's not. It's weird. I want to be the most wholesome person, yet I also want to be edgy. As Jaden Animation said, I do have to admit, I am an edgy bitch. But anyways, and that is a quote that has lived with me every single day since I saw that one... Was it It was Digimon. Was it? Pretty sure it was Digimon. Yeah, editor me, get back to me on that one. I have to edit this down because I've obviously stuttered a bit between what I was saying here. And yeah, also have to do a bit of filtering. This may seem a bit clickbaity. I have a bit of art of myself that I am tempted to show off, but I will only do it with permission from the artist. So if it's here, I got permission. If it's not here, I did not get permission. But anyways, I hope you all have a fantastic day. Starting next week, live streams on Twitch will return. I'm going to try to get a schedule next Next week, like, I'm pretty much not going to have content through next Wednesday, but throughout the second half of that week and all next week, I may do pretty often live streams. I will probably get 3 or 4. Then I'm going to try to go for weekend live streams after that, which are probably going to be Saturdays and Sundays. I might not do both, but I will try to get a schedule. Even though I said on my last Twitch stream that I'm awful with schedules, I will try it. I will not give a time for my streams, but I will give days for my streams. That is what I will say. And I do use UK time, but I will convert it to Eastern time for people since a majority of YouTube is US, but I will also give UK time as well, or Central European time, or all three. I don't care. But anyways, I hope you all enjoyed this weird video or whatnot that I may or may not do drawings for. Like, I'm actually really tempted to do drawings for this. You know what? I'm gonna plug in my tablet. I'm doing drawings for this because I am pretty convinced I will do drawings. If I don't do drawings, you can just fuss at me for being low effort. But anyways, I hope you all have a fantastic day, and if you want to see more of me, you can click whatever is recommended in the end card on the left, or subscribe to me on the right, or subscribe to the person who recommended me the My Little Pony Coraline. They will be bottom right. Yeah, that's how I'm gonna set it up. Bottom right Coraline. Anyways, I hope you all have a fantastic afternoon, evening, night, morning, day, noon, lunch, dinner, but well, whatever you're doing at the moment, I hope you are enjoying it because that's what matters. Enjoy the moments, everyone. Hope you all have a great day. I will see you all in the next video or stream or whatever it is I do. Bye-bye! Thank you to Fairy, Fosix, Gaming with Sacha, InWolf, Burry Pink Girl, Just Amber, Cabramontes, Eva again because you used an alt, Cyvolk Art, Shork, Selfish Eldritch, Stravren, Zenvi, Pixie, Azkai, Coralie, Caleb Maker, Frost132, Emperor Wolf, King the Queen, Falls is Not on Fire. Thank you all for following me on Twitch, and I wish I had a good YouTube subscribe list, but nobody publics subscribers anymore, so I can't tell. Anyways, thank you all, and for future things, if you follow me on Twitch, I will probably read out your name in the end, because I am trying to revamp my content to be a lot more wholesome and engaging with you all, because as much as I love vibing on my own, I don't think vibing on my own is as nice as being able to vibe with the people who like to watch me vibe. So yeah, I hope you all have a fantastic day. I will see you all next time. Bye!